Good evening, everyone. It's Wednesday. We are live at 5 up here in Boston, Massachusetts. I usually wait. I've been letting people in to the group. I just posted a video about what we're talking about tonight, which is having a servant heart and owning a cleaning business, which guess what? We all have servant hearts if we own cleaning businesses. So I'm mega excited to talk about this. I usually wait a couple of minutes and let for people to roll in, and I can see on the side who's rolling in. So if you're joining us for the first time, say hi. Let me know where you're from, um, because I like to meet everyone. I like to know where everyone's from. So if you don't know me, my name is Cheryl Hager. I'm a cleaning business owner and a cleaning business coach. You may have seen me on the Maid page and some of the other cleaning business pages. And so, I see three people. Elaine from Scotland. Hi, Elaine. How are you? Elaine from Scotland's here. Where are my UK, my Canadian, and my American peeps? Where is everyone? Hey, Melinda. How are you? Hi, Pia is Sarah. Sarah is my assistant. She helps me in the group. So you can say hello to her. And she's joining too. Sarah's on time for the first time, everybody. Dandy. Elaine is dandy. I love that. I love that. How is the cleaning business in Scotland? How is that? How goes it? Are you busy? Are you busy there? Hey, Ashley. Yay, I'm excited you made it live. You made it live. Sometimes you watch on replay, which is fine. These videos are all available on replay as well. Victoria, how's your knee, honey? I was going to text you. Victoria and I worked together last year. And I have information. I have information about the retreat, Victoria. But how's your knee? Let me know how your knee is. Crazy busy. Elaine says she's crazy busy in Scotland. That's cool. Southern Illinois, owner of Good Day Maid. I like that name. What a cool name. Good Day Maid. I like that. Yeah, so tonight's a big topic. We're all servants' hearts, or we all have servants' hearts. I like to just do a little bit of introduction for those of you that are just meeting me for the first time. I have a maid company. It's called Maid Bright. I've had it for about 5 years now. It's in Boston, Massachusetts. So I'm up here in the north. I'm also a cleaning business coach. Tonight's topic is going to be so cool. It is actually all about selling, your servant, talking about your servant heart and how we can get caught up with kind of getting taken advantage of, right? So, I became a cleaning business coach because I wanted to help people. I scaled my company to over 700,000 a year. It's still growing because I'm still very active in it, and I help people do the same. Right? People have all different types of goals all over the place. So I help business owners attract high-paying clients, hire and train your cleaning people, and learn the correct operational procedures to grow your cleaning business. So I work with cleaning business owners around the country and out of the country as well. And they've been getting fantastic results because they're showing up for themselves, they're doing the work, and they're making their dreams happen. But a couple of quick announcements. I'm going to be working closely with ZenMaid, creating all kinds of content. If you're in the ZenMaid Inner Circle group, I just posted a video today. There's going to be videos about all different types of things in there. Also, at some point, going to be interviewing the founder of ZenMaid, Amar Ghost. We're going to do a little podcast. That's super excited. Talk about his story, why he decided to start a software company when he had his maid service as well. So there's that. And there's something else that's going on. There's a couple things going on that are really cool. So I'm going to be having my first retreat, in-person retreat. I'm looking at potential dates of October 3rd through the 6th, which is a Thursday through a Sunday. I have another opportunity to do it September 8th through the 10th, which is a Sunday through a Tuesday. So if anyone is on here right now that may be interested in coming in person, I'm going to do a 3-day training. Let me know if a Sunday to a Tuesday would work better or a Thursday to a Sunday. I'm polling everyone. I'm going to put a poll in the group. and it's going to be all inclusive. We're going to be staying most likely at the beach, in a beach house that has multiple levels. It's going to be reserved seating. It's going to be all, that's going to be all inclusive with the food, and the training, with myself and my husband who works the business, with me for 3 days. So it's going to be super cool and fun and very educational. We're going to have all kinds of topics on branding, sales, balancing being a CEO, wearing the hats, technology, all kinds of things that we're putting together now. So if you have interest, let me know. Write in the chat retreat so I know, and let me know if a Sunday through a Tuesday would be better or a Thursday through a Sunday would be better. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm excited. I also just partnered with the American House Cleaners Association, and I'm going to be doing some things for them as well coming up in the future. So let's talk about your servant heart. Okay, how do you know if you have a servant's heart? How do you know if you have one? Well, if you opened a cleaning business, you already have one. So congratulations. Welcome to the Servants Hearts Club, right? I thought it would actually be a good idea to actually define what the servant's heart is, if you're on the fence and you don't really know what it is. So most women to some degree have a servant's heart. And if you're, on this call, chances are you probably have one too. But sometimes we don't know how to make a profit while having this servant's heart. Victoria does a lot of charity work. I know she has like the servant's heart of like a million faces. So she does a lot of things. So women by nature are giving. We're always doing for others. So when it comes to making a profit, it can be tough sometimes to force yourself to raise prices and to charge what you need to charge to pay the bills of the business and actually make a profit. I see this all the time with my clients not wanting to raise prices because they feel bad. So has anyone here ever said, I feel bad raising my prices, they are so nice, or they bake my team cookies when we come, or give us gifts, or whatever? Show of hands if you've ever said, I feel bad raising my prices. Just put it in the chat. And it can be hard to mix your servant's heart with, having to make tough business decisions, right? That can be really, really difficult. So, or even with employees, like you keep someone that's working for you that's showing signs of a significant decline in quality, but they need a paycheck. So how hard is that? That's super hard. That's a tough one. I've dealt with it. I'm sure you've dealt with it. It happens all the time, but you have to be able to separate your business hat, right? You get one hat, business hat, with your servants, helper's hat. But you can mix the two for an even blend and still feel like you're serving and giving your clients. So what are some characteristics of a servant's heart? Selflessness. So a servant's heart is selfless. We prioritize the needs of others above one's own desires or interests. Selflessness involves the willingness to sacrifice personal gain or comfort for the benefit of others and the greater good. Humility, that's number 2. Humility is the hallmark feature of a servant's heart, characterized by a modest. Hold on one second. I'm getting a message from one of my commercial cleaners. She's blowing up my phone right now as I'm talking to you, and I have to message her. Hold on one second. Yep, I'm just not going to answer that. Forget it. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, you know how it is, right? It upsets you. So, okay, let's get back to this. Humility. That's where I was. So, humility. It's one of the hallmark features of a servant's heart, characterized by a modest and unassuming attitude. So, humble individuals do not seek recognition or praise for their actions, but instead focus on serving others with sincerity and authenticity. So, you like to help people. You don't want praise for it, right? How many people here hate taking praise? Let me check and see what. They're on my servants' hearts. Hi, Mary Beth. How are you? Thursday to Sunday. Thursday to Sunday. Thursday to Sunday. I got Thursday to Sundays. Yeah, I knew that. I just wanted to give you guys options. Better. Okay. All right, cool. Thursday to Sunday. Okay. So Humility. Your next one is integrity. If you have a servant's heart, integrity is essential for a servant's heart, as it involves honesty, sincerity, and moral uprightness, right, in all actions and interactions. So individuals with integrity are trustworthy and reliable and consistently adhering to their principles and values. So you uphold a certain set of standards, right? You lead your cleaning business with integrity. That's how you know you have a servant's heart. When you do the right things when no one is watching, okay? You have gratitude. Your heart is filled with gratitude for the opportunity to help people, right? To serve others and make a positive impact in their lives. That is another characteristic of having a servant's heart. It motivates you. It gets you up out of bed to help others. Okay, that's a very big characteristic. You're generous. You love giving to people. All right, you know it's reflected in your willingness to give freely of one's times, your resources, your talents, and your benefits to others. That's another one. And the biggest thing there is that you're not expecting anything in return, right? This you're expecting money, but this is where we kind of get confused, where we're like, well, I know they can't afford it. They can only afford $90 a clean. You can't run a business on making $90 a cleaning, right? We all know that. You have to pay insurance, cars, you name it, whatever, supplies, you name it, right? So a servant's heart also has a lot of patience. I have a lot of patience. I have a lot of patience, more so than most. And I get stuck here sometimes. People say I'm too patient, right? I have way more patience than my husband does. That's probably normal though. So this is important when we're talking about a servant's heart, okay? Because your servant's heart is going to allow you to persevere in continuing to help people, okay? So how else do I say this? You're going to demonstrate understanding. You're going to be more tolerant of things. You're going to maintain a calm and steady demeanor. And servants' hearts, believe it or not, are actually really good trainers. I'm a really good trainer. I have patience, right? I understand that it takes time to teach people things, okay? I understand people are sensitive, and I want the best for everyone. So I'm a pretty good trainer. Like I'm very calm, cool, collected when I'm out there, even though sometimes I'm on this training and I'm a little hyper because I drink a lot of coffee during the day. When I have been out in the field training and I don't train anymore, I train my trainers. I have a lot of patience with them, more so than most. So that's how I know I have a servant's heart. Also, servants' hearts forgive. Right? This is a key aspect. If you have this, you are able to let go of resentments or grievances and just kind of, go with the flow and move on. Forgiveness will, foster reconciliation and healing and allow these relationships to kind of, be nurtured and flourish and grow stronger. So when you're growing your teams, it fosters relationships. Is that all making sense? Let me know if that's making sense. Let me know if any of that is making sense. Hi, Natalia. Hi, Melinda. I think we already said hi to you. Oh, we got a hands up. Yep. Okay. So how do we use your servant's heart to make a profit? That's the big question here. The first thing you need to understand is it doesn't make you a bad person if you have to fire someone or fire a client or anything like that, right? It doesn't make you a bad person if you have to raise your price that you're cleaning that house for $85 or $90 on their home. That doesn't make you a bad person. And a lot of people struggle with this, okay? It doesn't make you a bad person if you say no to a potential client because they're trying to haggle you with a low, like lowballing your price, or they're a tire kicker and they're asking for a discount. It doesn't make you a bad person to say no to them. You don't have to serve everyone. You can be choosy, and that's the hard part when you have a servant's heart and you're trying to run a business, is that you get the two confused, right? So you have two hats to wear. You have your business hat right? You have your servant's hat, but it is possible to have both at the same time. So let's put the business hat on for a second. Your main concern in the business hat is to pay the company bills, pay your staff, pay yourself. You can't pay all that stuff if you're giving everything away. Giving things away for a cheaper price is not you giving them a break. It's actually hurting you, it's hurting your staff, and it's hurting your ability to actually serve them well. So you're not doing yourself a favor or anyone any good if you can't operate your business and offer your cleaning services to help people. There has to be a certain premium that you have so you can pay the bills. You can't operate the business if you don't pay the bills, right? You just can't. And what are you going to do? Make $50 a week? You have to make more money because you're taking on so much by helping people. That's the business hat. Okay, let's put on the servant's hat. Let's put this hat on. We're putting hats on in here. So, helping people keep their homes clean. That's your servant's hat. Giving them back the gift of time, right? You're relieving anxiety, um, you're making a happy wife, happy life situation because you know that some women are saying, my husband's an absolute slob. This helps me rid my anxiety. It's a known fact, by the way, that clutter and dirtiness cause women anxiety. Known fact. So you're creating a happy wife, happy life situation. That's very important. You're saving marriages. You are saving marriages by cleaning people's houses, right? Helping an elderly couple, right? Keep their house clean because they physically can't do it themselves. That's a big one. And sometimes that's really hard because sometimes they don't have the budgets, right? Yeah. And so you have to do things like, if it's a little bit less than what you're, take in, right? Let's say you take in $170 for a bi-weekly clean and these people can only afford 150, okay, for 145, 150. What you do is you send a solo cleaner. So the solo cleaner is going to take less time to do that house. You can still make a profit. You can still maneuver a little bit with the solo cleaning model. So servant's hat, back to that. So that's a big help for them, the elderly couple, because they physically can't do it themselves. You're helping them, and that's a great thing to do, right? But you're still having to pay staff, work on the schedule, do the payroll, running the day-to-day operation. So you can't give it away for free. Can't give it away for free. So when we're talking about turning a profit with a servant's mindset, this involves a shift in perspective towards service oriented entrepreneurship. Okay, so how do we make that shift? If you guys want to write this down, how do we make that shift? So to shift from a servant's heart mindset to a profit focused mindset doesn't mean abandoning service or compassion. And that's where, women sometimes get confused and feel bad. Instead, it involves balancing the desire to serve with the need to sustain and grow your business. You got to balance both of them. So here are some things that you can do to make that shift. You want to define your goals. Number one, define your goals. So you want to clarify your financial goals and objectives. That's number one. Then you want to determine what level of profitability you need to achieve to sustain your business and support your desired lifestyle. And people don't do this. They just start pricing out jobs, going to get jobs, going to do the work, and then 6 months, a year down the road, they realize they're not bringing in enough money. Then they can do a price increase. That's very normal, okay? So you want to define your goals and see how much money you need to bring in to be able to run the business. Two, understanding what's called a value exchange. So recognize that profit is a result of providing value to customers. Your cleaning service, or it should be solving a problem, fulfilling a need, and it basically you enhance people's lives, right? You enhance your customers' lives, which in some way most certainly does all of the above, right? You feel good that you have the ability to provide to people, but you need a certain price point to deliver that great service that you give. Three, and women have a hard time with this, value your time and your expertise. How many people here have a hard time valuing their time and their expertise? Candace, Hi, Candace. I just saw you. Candace is in the Sisters Mastermind. She did the Drop Them Up, and now she's off to the Sisters Mastermind. I'm doing an in-person retreat in, no, it's not in Boston. Like, I'm 30 minutes north of Boston. And I'm just asking if people would rather come a Sunday to a Tuesday or a Thursday to a Sunday. I'm trying to work out the dates. I'm looking at October, first week of October. Um, and I don't know how many spots. I know you have a servant heart, Candace. It's written all over you. Okay. Value your time and expertise. We want to give. We want to give. We think our time isn't worth anything. So it's important to help others. Very important. But it's equally important to recognize the value of your time, your skills, and your expertise. So when you set a fair price that reflects the value that you provide to your customers, that's going to be really necessary for your growth, your company's growth. Your time is valuable, and as women, we tend to just take on everything, and before we know it, we feel like we're being taken advantage of. The same thing can happen in business. You have to realize your time is worthy, right? It's worthy of getting paid the big bucks. Um, so I know this is making sense. I know I'm speaking your language because I am you. Um, Next, you want to focus on how efficient your business is and how scalable your business is. So you always want to look for ways to streamline your processes, reduce your costs, right? You'd want to do a quarterly audit, if you will, of reducing your costs and how to increase productivity. So this might involve investing in technology, outsourcing tasks, or optimizing your workflow to serve more customers without sacrificing quality. Using ZenMaid or using Jobber, I have affiliate codes for both. They give you some free stuff. If you need it, let me know. Put it in the chat, and I'll send you some codes. I have to send a couple of codes out after I get off. These will help you increase productivity. So when you use technology, it cuts your manual time doing menial tasks like texting clients when their appointment is. How many people text clients when their appointments are from their cell phone? Let me know. Put cell phone if you're texting your clients from your cell phone. I did this when I first started my business, and then we quickly got onto a CRM, and my clients no longer have my number. Yay, I love that. A couple of stragglers from the beginning, but that's about it, right? So you need to focus on making your business more efficient so you can scale it. You can't scale a business if you have 100 clients in your phone and you're texting them. It needs to be in a software. It needs to be automated. It needs to be systematic, okay? Another one that you need to embrace is your marketing and sales. Some people hate it. It is a necessary part of your business. So to develop strategies to promote your business and attract customers, you need a certain level of expertise in your marketing and your sales. You can eventually pass this off, but you're the business right now. So you need to get good at it. And this is one of the main things I teach in the Drop Them Up and Scale Accelerator is how to create a nice value package, a sales package, and I teach you how to do walkthroughs, overcome objections, stuff like that. So people love to work with companies that are servant focused, and it feels good to contract out a company that helps people. So what you can do is you can communicate this to your clients in your marketing, or to your prospective clients, right? Prospects, people that may sign up with you. You can talk about how maybe you do cleaning for a reason, or maybe you do. I know the American House Cleaners Association, AHCA, has the Servant's Heart program where you donate your time, you clean someone that's in need in your area, and then you're serving someone, right? You're not taking any money for that or whatever. So those are some ways that you can do that. You just can't do it all the time, every day with every client, right? Another thing that's difficult to do when you have a servant's heart is monitor financial performance. Ouch. Nobody wants to look at the numbers because they're afraid of looking at the numbers. Women are afraid of looking at the numbers. Not all women, but a lot of women. You have to keep track. of your financial performance regularly, right? You have to renew your revenue, your expenses, your profit margins, because you're looking for ways to improve your processes, right? And the only way to improve your process when it comes to money is that hard data. Um, then it forces you to make decisions to optimize your profitability. That is very important. And that's another thing we actually do in, the Drop Them Off and the Sisters Do Scale is kind of take a look at that stuff. You want to increase profits, you want to decrease costs as much as you can without hurting the business. You do need to have a certain amount of things you spend money on, like CRMs, supplies, maybe some company cars for marketing, right? If you brand them and stuff, put them out there. You do have to spend money to make money. You can't be so constricted that you don't want to take a loan out. You need flexibility. So you do have to have something. You're running a business. So no one runs a business without having some type of maybe a little capital infused or a line of credit or something like that, right? I tell all my clients this. You need something, backup, whatever, right? So you don't have a choice if you want to operate a profitable business. Is you need to monitor these things all the time. So while you're pursuing your profitability, you can't lose sight of your core values and the reason why you started your business in the first place. So you want to find ways to integrate your passion of helping people into your business and make your business very profitable. Another thing you can do is seek support and guidance, right? Channels like this. I do weekly trainings every week. Surround yourself with people that can help you, mentors. Come into these lives, or that can offer you a lot of insight. Podcasts, things like that are a great thing to do. Read all the time. Invest in yourself, your business education. This is going to help you so much more than you realize. Like when I have been struggling with financial stuff in the past, or currently, if there's something going on I want to learn about, and I honestly like pretending I'm wearing those hats we talked about earlier, because it helps me mentally switch back and forth between the two, right? So Wednesday could be like, we're going to put on our business hat day and we're going to read about this. We're going to read about profit and loss forms, or, whatever it is. That helps me mentally switch over. Because if you have your servant's hat on, you're in that feel good, give back mode. And it's a different mode than you have to be when you have to think about business and numbers and yucky stuff like that. But it's just kind of part of the business, right? So if you embrace a service-oriented mindset, it's gonna ensure that every aspect of your business, from your customer service to your operations, is rooted in the desire to help others. And this is what you want to do. This is very important. Investing in your employee well-being. So not only do you need to invest in the customer service and the clients, you need to invest in your employee well-being. Treating your employees with respect and care also helps that servant heart side of you to make you feel good about what you're doing. Providing fair wages, right? And this is what I see as far as the employee side. People that have servant hearts want to pay their employees too much. I see it all the time. That's another thing that I actually just thought of now that I see it all the time. I know you want to provide fair wages, and I do too, but there's a cap at how much you can actually pay in this industry. But you want to pay as much as you can with you being able to take a paycheck too, right? Providing great training opportunities for them. They're going to deliver excellent service if you train them well, right? That's going to lead to periods of growth when everyone is happy, because investing in your teams is going to help you build a reliable team. And that is very important. Hire trustworthy and reliable people. Hire for integrity, who share your commitment to service, right? You're looking for customer service oriented people, so they have to be friendly, because they're going to be in people's houses. You want them talking to people every day. That is very, very important, right? Giving back to the community. Engage in your community service. Like I said, Victoria, she's in the Worcester, Holden, Massachusetts area. Sorry. She gives all the time during the holidays. She's like amazing. Does breast cancer all kinds of stuff. She's actually built her business. People see what she's doing for the community. That's one of the reasons why she's built such a phenomenal business down there, because they see what she does for others. So don't think that you can't use that servant heart, core values, and mission in your marketing. You most certainly can. And she does, and she does it perfectly. And that's why she has it overflowing with clients, because people want to do business with people they like, right? And so if they see Victoria giving to all these people and helping, her clients think that's cool as shit. Even if Victoria, if you don't know this, I'm telling you, they think that's cool, and that's why they're coming to you. I guarantee you, you probably have heard that before. But so giving back to your community is your servant heart, but that's going to help your business. So it's really important to stay true to these servant heart values, right? Uphold these core values, your mission, and the principles with every decision you make. Because a business with integrity, and a servant's heart is naturally going to attract the same types of people as loyal customers and contribute positively to its community. Is this making sense? Oh, good. I'm glad you're loving Zen Maid. Yep, Zen Maid's awesome. We had a cool call today. We had our sister's mastermind call. Like I said, Candace graduated from Drop Them Off, and she's in the mastermind. Says call was so encouraging today. Just being with like-minded people. That's what it's about. That's why I do this. So you get support. I know, but you're kicking ass up there. Your confidence is through the roof. Your prices are good. You're getting all kinds of clients. Making sense, Mary Beth. Hi, Mary Beth. See if I missed anyone. It's true. It's true, Melinda. Yep. It's totally true. Candace, I need to up my marketing and sales. You could do it easily. Mary Beth's cell phone. Mary Beth has all clients on her cell phone. We're gonna change that. We're working together. You're brand new. We're gonna change that. We're gonna get you on a CRM. We're gonna get you on a CRM. Melinda, I'm in the transition of being the servant mindset, set to business owner, still maintaining my kind heart. You can balance it, but sometimes you have to, be able to be a little tough sometimes, right? And that is very difficult. I'm gonna help you, Mary Beth and Zoe. So if people are having a hard time with making this transition, and you feel like you're not charging enough, and you want to learn how to make a profit in your business with still maintaining this servant's heart, we should have a chat. I see this all the time, especially when I work with women. Women always give and give and give until they're empty. We know what this all feels like, right? We know what this all feels like. So I teach you how to refill that cup so you can have a good life too. Because it's great to grow your business, but you want to have a good life too, right? So I do this as part of the accelerator. So let's talk about that. What I do is I schedule a quick Zoom call with you. It takes about 40 minutes. See what you're struggling with and see if what I do is a good fit. That's it. Super easy. So I will have in a couple weeks, Drop Them Off and Scale. We'll have open registration in about 2 weeks, first week of June. I only take 7 people per class because it's a very heart-centered group and I don't like a lot of people in the group. So I cap it off at 7. I think having a lot of people in the group distracts from the overall purpose, and the purpose is to help you scale your cleaning businesses, implement the right systems to get you profitable. So I cap it off at 7. So if anyone is on this call that isn't in the program already and you're interested in just learning more about it, seeing if it's a fit, you can DM me, you can put a message on this training, Drop Them Off, right? And just put that. So I hope this was helpful. Was this helpful, everybody? Hopefully it is helpful. I'm gonna get those. I'll get all that information to you. If anyone needs a code, just let me know and I'll get that information to you. I'm looking to see if I got everyone's code. A fantastic transition. Do you mean between like servant and business? It's true though. I'll make sure I got everyone's comment. Weekends definitely best. Yep, I know that. Okay. All right. I think this is it. I hope this was helpful. I know we all have servants' hearts. I know we all do because we just want to help people and be out there and clean. Um, I want you all to have an amazing evening. And I'm so glad you came tonight. I'm so glad you came. All right. I will see. I go live every Wednesday, 5 p.m. with a different topic related to the cleaning business. And I like to do different topics that I find relative. So I hope you all have a great evening, and I'll see you all. I'll either see you all in the drop them off if you're in the program, or I'll see you next week on this training. All right. Have a great night. Bye.